After my parents died, I traveled the world, learning from the masters of every skill I would need to fight crime. Well, for me, an alien crash-landed on Earth and sent the ring out to pick the person that has the greatest willpower on Earth. Just take a look at these abs and you know why the ring chose me. What about you, Barry? How did you learn about your powers?
I just felt like running.
What is up? How's the Legion of Comic Collectors doing today? Well, today I have a really cool haul. Been waiting on a lot of stuff to come in the mail. Haven't been to any shops in a couple weeks, but I got some really neat stuff. And first up is a lot of comics that I was waiting on a couple weeks ago when we did the last haul video, but it was delayed. And I found a guy that had, like, I had never experienced this before, but my friends tell me it's been a thing where if you buy multiple books from a person on eBay, like, you know, if you buy one book, you're paying like $7 shipping, right? Well, you don't want to buy multiple books from the same person and pay that shipping each time. I had never experienced where you're getting like free shipping on the other books or like 25 cents, 50 cents. But this guy had this, and he had a choose your own Harley Quinn option where you could click in and see all the issues available. So I mean, Harley Quinn, super hard to find, especially Volume 1's hard to find. And you're usually paying, if you're lucky in a shop, like $5-10. Online, you could be the $15 to $25 range. Just a tough to find series and one I'm trying to complete. And with this specific lot, I'm 7 away from finishing Volume 1. So we got issue 8, 18, issue 21. So I'm getting these like $3-4 a piece from this guy, which is just crazy good. Got issue 28. I think there's only 38 issues. Issue 33. So with those right there, 7 away. And I just love, I'm not a huge value guy. When I think of value, I think of books sort of like this that it's just, if you got rid of them, wanted to get them back, it would be super hard and take you forever to track these down in bins or at shops. And it would take even longer if you're not trying to pay crazy amount for. To me, that's some of my favorite stuff to collect. My favorite comic of all time, the Superman Platinum. I've never seen that in person. Like, if you didn't know about it, specifically search it out, you would never see that book. And to me, that's sort of my thought on value. So series like Harley Quinn Volume 1 started in 99, early 2000s book. Just super tough, super desirable, and a lot of fun to collect. But while I was there, I picked up a few issues of This Is Volume 3 from the Rebirth era. I have every issue of the second volume from New 52, but I'm missing a few from this series. So we have 24, 36, 40, 41, and 47. I forget how mini away I am on Volume 3, but I'm not too far off on that. And then I picked up some I thought they were one-shots, variants. But the next few books are from the current volume, which honestly, entering these in and seeing, there's a ton of really cool variants. I haven't read much past the beginning, but I never really got into this current series because the interior art at the beginning was just terrible. But I have this homage. This is issue 20. Homage to the first Batgirl. Issue 21. A cool homage to the Killing Joke. This is a one-shot. Animated series, The Real Sidekicks of New Gotham special. And then I picked up, this is Harley Quinn Black, White, and Red issue 4. Not sure who does the art on this, but I think I have like issues, I might have just had issue 1, maybe issue 1 and 2. This is a 6-issue series. Sort of a knockoff of the Batman Black and White. I know they did a Wonder Woman one, this, Superman. There's even a graphic novel that's an original graphic novel called Black, White, and Red. This being Black, White, and Redder. And then I picked up issue 6, I believe is a Jenny Friesen cover. Huge fan, huge collector of Jenny Friesen and Adam Hughes DC books, especially the girl covers, which is going to segue right into the next thing, which is super special. I managed to get a great deal on this book. Glare's probably going to be terrible on it. You can see it's a 9.6. It's got the cool special label on it. I don't have any slabs with that label besides this one, or a special label, whatever you call it. So, for those that know, the original of this book, Legion of Superheroes 23, the ratio variant is like a crazy book. It's like $1,200 if you want to get that book. But this is a really cool homage, or not even, I guess it is a homage. It's done by Hughes. This is an Adam Hughes Whatnot exclusive, weirdly enough. I believe limited to 50 copies. On eBay, I only saw 2 copies of this book, a raw and this one. This is signed and verified by Adam Hughes. So just super, super cool, and it's foil. I love this book. I think it's as close as you could get to the real thing. And honestly, even if you had the real thing, this is so cool, you'd probably want it as well. So my first Adam Hughes signature, not a huge signature guy. I get the appeal of meeting creators and getting signatures. But if I'm going to get a signature, I sort of want it in a slab verified, or at least with a COA. So I'm super happy to have Adam Hughes' signature and a really cool version of this book. But that's not all. We're just getting started. Up next, another book I've wanted a very long time. We have Batgirl 23, the Joshua Middleton B variant. Probably the biggest grail when it comes to Batgirl outside of her first appearance. Super, super desirable cover. One I have wanted forever. And because of what's coming up next, I finally pulled the trigger. And this is the original, not the reprint. But up next, we have, I received an offer. Unbelievably cheap offer on this. And I decided if I could get the next book on my show, I would get these two. But this is a Derek Chew foil variant. They came out with I believe there's a foil variant of the first one I just shown, this one, and then a third one. This was up for auction. there was the next book I'm going to show, and there was another copy that I think was 9.4, and they wanted well over double what I ended up winning this auction. I just bid, and nobody else bid. So I got the last book basically for the cost of shipping and grading it, and I got this one for a steal. We have the other homage, a 9.6, but it is signed by Jenny Friesen. Super, super cool to be able to get signature graded books of my two favorite cover artists. Just fantastic books. And I'm really happy with them. So, working on my goals list, I managed to pick this book up. This is Forever People #1. This is the first full appearance of Darkseid. Not a huge key guy, but if you're talking about affordable keys, this is definitely an affordable key of a major DC character. I had been looking for years now for a nice presentable copy for about $100, right? Had some opportunities I've missed out on. This was posted well under $100. And then I received an offer even lower, like less than half of what I'm just talking about. Such a good deal that I was hesitant, mainly because the picture that this person had put on eBay, there's two pictures, both were super yellow. If you know anything about cameras, it was like the white balance was way off, and it was super grainy, out of focus. I mean, you couldn't tell nothing but from the pictures. And this was another book that probably should have been here a couple weeks ago on the last haul video, which had me worried, but it was such a good deal. I just messaged the person, would you send me more pictures? Like, the pictures you have aren't any good, I can't see it. And they responded like a couple hours later with nice pics. And as you can see, it's a very nice book. I mean, just from what I could see in the pictures I've seen, it's probably a solid mid-grade, if not higher. And to get it for the steal of a price. But once it's shipped, took them a little bit to ship. And when it finally showed as shipped, it just said picked up by USPS carrier and did not change for over a week. To the point that I was literally trying to get a refund. And I think there was like a 6-day window I had. And I agreed to kind of wait. And a couple days later it moved. And then like a day after that it was here. So canceled that out. But all around an extremely nerve-wracking situation. But this has been probably the biggest book on my goals list since I created it a couple years ago. So I'm super, super happy to have finally got it and to get it well under what I would be willing to pay for a good copy. Up next, I saw someone post this on Instagram. I am collecting this series. Didn't know. This is the first appearance of Cassandra Sandsmark, Wonder Girl. And it was super cheap, so I just picked it up on eBay. A no-brainer, really. A pretty cool key. And slowly adding to my Wonder Woman Volume 2. So up next is a lot. We have... I picked this 6-issue lot of Harley up. Super cheap. I have these first 3 issues already, but they're very nice. I wanted the lot for these 3 issues. Something I had been watching on eBay for a long time randomly sent me a good offer. So much so, issue 15 here You look this up on eBay right now, the cheapest offer you could find, or the cheapest listed price for this book. I mean, I haven't checked today, but I did check yesterday. The cheapest you could find this book, I got this entire lot of books for less. So super, super cool. And then a issue 14. So I had 3 of these, needed 3 of these. So that knocks me down to 4 books to finish Harley Quinn #1, Volume 1. That's all I have this episode. But to say this is high on my priority list would be an understatement. I know I've mentioned things that I've waited a long time for. And this next book I've been waiting the longest on. But that's because I pre-ordered it way back when you saw me posting Batman Long Halloween. Probably about a week after you would have seen those videos. Because I misread the post. And I thought it was coming out the following New Comic Book Day, but it was still a few weeks away. I think this came out officially last week. But we have the Batman Long Halloween, Last Halloween issue 5. So there's 5 more issues after this. I do really like these B covers. I've been purposely getting them. So, very happy. I don't think I'm even going to read this series until I have them all. And then last but not least, an auction win. A lot of this newer DC stuff, I do not want to pay anywhere near cover price for. So if I see it in really cheap lots, like 40% of cover price, I'll bid on it or buy it if I can. And this was, I want to say like $12 plus $4 or $5 shipping. I won the auction, nobody bid on it. And we got the whole series of Batman Fortress. And this is actually a series that sounds pretty cool. Breaking into the Fortress of Solitude. So this will be a fun read. Nothing like paying way under cover price and getting a whole story to read at once. But there you have it, guys. That's my haul for this week. Haven't been to any shops. I don't think I'm going to go to any shops in the near future. But I do have some other stuff coming in the mail, some cool stuff, but not quite as cool as this stuff. Just absolutely fantastic books this haul. Some definite cornerstones of the collection type stuff. But guys, I would love to hear from you in the comments. What did you think of my haul? Do you have any of these books? And with that, I'll see y'all later.